Can you explain why you have betrayed your country?
Even though I stand before you accused, and I see in your eyes that the decision is practically sealed, in my opinion, I never betrayed my country. It is more that my country seemed to have changed and decided to label people traitors that were previously not.
Everything that has happened in the past led to this much-needed national change. If you don't see it that way, then you are conspiring against us.
That is sad to hear.
By all means, before we judge you, let us hear it then. The full story.
Well, contrary to what you believe, I've always very much loved my homeworlds. I'm from the house of Alistrez. Our family is renowned for its healing magic. My father was a famous healer, known for his fairness and strong sense of equality.
We know about your house of traitors. Your kin lend shelter to enemy races and criminals.
But they were good people in unlucky circumstances. My father never turned anybody away. He taught me a lot about healing and healing medicine. I enjoyed it, but my real passion was traveling. This ambition led me to be an emissary, a diplomatic envoy to share knowledge and tie bonds with other races.
Teaching those warmongering barbarians our sacred rights and knowledge is grounds for treason alone.
But this country was not always so hostile and close-minded. Not too long ago, we sought peace and cooperation, as has always been our way. I was government-appointed and recommended.
Weak times create weak minds, and this gets thrown in our faces. Shields block more than open arms when weapons are being thrown. Go on.
As an emissary, I finally fulfilled my heart's wish. I traveled to many major cities. Rajan, the Golden City, the City of 1,000 Lights, the Four Lakes capital, and many more. Everywhere, I was welcomed with open arms. During this time, I was under the teachings of Supervisor Lana, an older elvish woman with great wisdom and patience.
No wonder you were corrupted so easily. You were taught by an enemy of the council.
Supervisor Lana could have been called many things, but she was never an enemy to anyone. She treated everyone with great patience and eloquence. Although powerful once, old age had faded most of her magic. She was enjoying the simple things, like the breezes of the weeping fields. She was so wise and lived her days as if they were her last, which, unfortunately, they were.
All arose. She openly spoke out against the Tashmakal, the true servants of our people.
Your short-sighted version of the Tashmakal, perhaps. You might forget that with her 800 years, Supervisor Lana had witnessed the great warriors of Tashmakal, those who rose up in the face of near destruction. They were honorable elves, chosen by our deities, but after the conflicts, they put down their arms and chose peace. Nowadays, that term gets thrown around loosely, and Supervisor Lana saw the difference clearly between the noble warriors of then, who sought peace, and the naive warriors of now, who seek war.
Supervisor Lena's old age does not excuse her blasphemy. There are elves far older than her who side with us. Now, continue.
Myself and Supervisor Lana finally traveled to Starlight, the capital of human engineering. The inventions were incredible. At night, the city was lit up without any magic. It was impressive. Supervisor Lana was officially assigned as diplomat here, and I was her second. It was a wonderful time of exchanging culture and knowledge.
A wonderful time, like a fairy tale, living like a princess while our houses revolted and suffered.
It was your choice to stage a coup, but it was surprising to see how many remained silent.
Not a choice, a necessity.
Well, tensions rose dramatically in Starlight after the humans were discriminated against in our nation. And then a failed assassination against the human king, Kane, left diplomats in a tough situation. Diplomats were called back, but I didn't want to leave. I asked permission to stay from our rulers back home, and I was granted permission.
As a spy, you were only allowed to stay as a spy.
It wasn't worded like that. I was just to keep my relationship with the kingdom and write the occasional report about conventional things. Market fluctuations, daily business of the citizens and royalty. Nothing I wrote contained any secrets, at least in the beginning.
Keeping us in the dark while betting a human, of all things. Again, proving your disloyalty.
It wasn't like that. My reports were truthful. And about the human Samuel Kane, a nephew to the king himself.
At first, we thought you were clever, gaining trust close to the kingdom. But it seems it was the other way around.
Neither is true. I didn't want to be a spy, just a diplomat, reporting the truth. And Samuel, he didn't use me, nor did I him. I noticed him around the castle. He always seemed so cloud-minded, seemingly unaware or uninterested in political matters.
Sounds like a total fool.
Not exactly. He stayed away from most social parties, but at some point, we worked together on a project to improve human-elvish relations in the city, and to my surprise, he had great insights and a real heart for all living things, regardless of their race or origin.
See, a fool. A fool who doesn't know his own kind. Tell me, did he know you were a spy who was just using him?